do, you can try to go for the big one.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
Mike, we could do an entire broadcast of what makes his game so special and so unique. Not only the wins, the losses, the arm talent, the fun throws, but it's his level of competitive nature. It's his ability that his team is never out. It doesn't matter what's going on at the offensive line, what's going on the defensive side of the ball. You know that as long as he's lined up under center, as long as he is in your huddle, you have a chance for greatness every single week. And the reality is, not every team can say that.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the former Cardinal and Raven, it's Hollywood Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, what can you say about Isaiah Pacheco? Of course, a lot of his angry runs and aggressive style gets a lot of the notoriety, but his ability to also contribute in the passing game with 44 catches last year, this guy impacts that offense in a lot of different ways.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And Ayuk with it on the left side. They get 18 on that one. First down, 49ers.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Again in the air for Purdy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Another big play and another 1st down. 26 on that one. So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Motion man is Rice. Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Second and 7. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He connects with Gray on that one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Sky Moore. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Purdy. Right side, pulled in by Samuel.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
They will send Mitch Wishnowsky out to punt this away again, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
First and 10. Mahomes back. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Yeah. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Off the play fake, Mahomes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Motion man is Rice. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime reports. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. Big play for KC. 32 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. And if they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his man downfield. It's Deebo. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big hit with Purdy to Samuel. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little.
Now, Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So that challenge, a successful one. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls in.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Niners offense and Deebo Samuel making their way out. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. He fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
And in motion is Brown. On second down, Mahomes. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to...
Over the top, he's got it. Travis Kelce, touchdown Chiefs. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll motion over Samuel. On second down, Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Finding room to the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that play. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And he will score again. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. It's McCaffrey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. To throw, it's Purdy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
He works free, right side. And he will get San Francisco. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Ariza. Ronnie Bell is back deep to return it. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll send a tight end in motion. To the Alabama man, Cameron Latu. Third and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down. Back to the air one more time. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Throwing again is Purdy. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Well, you're not going to find a better back in the NFL than Christian McCaffrey. I mean, whether you're handing the ball or passing the ball, it doesn't matter. The ball in his hand is a good thing for any offense, and just went over 500 catches for his career last year. That's the most of any active running back in the league.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Purdy again. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Motion man is Rice. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Third and goal. Gray is the motion man here. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. One last shot now for Purdy. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.